All right, guys, today we're talking about the secret lenders list. And a lot of people are asking about this document that literally has helped thousands and thousands of people be able to determine what credit bureau that card pulls from. You see, if you could actually leverage and figure out when you're applying for credit cards what bureau it pulls from, the score that's needed to get that card, and the approximate credit limit, think about the value of that and how you could leverage multiple credit cards over and over again. So instead of having 3 or 4 or 5 inquiries on Experian, you could actually look at this form and say, okay, I want one to pull from Equifax, one to pull TransUnion, one to pull Experian. Now you've got 3 inquiries, but they're across 3 bureaus versus putting all 3 on one credit bureau. You follow me? Great. Here's what I wanted to show you guys. And this is why I want a thumbs up for this video. This is great, but this is like walking into a Ferrari dealership, sitting inside the car. Sales guy walks up to you and you're like, man, I really would love this. Really would love this. But I just don't have the funds for it. Right? It's like a window shopper. So even though this document that I'm sure most of you already have, it is designed for people who have decent credit. So if your credit score is 500, 520, 550, 600, 620, really anything under 700, most of the credit card companies these days are looking to look for at least a 700. They want to make sure their personal guarantor is able to pay it back, especially with everything that's going on. So here's what I want to share with you guys. Short, sweet, and quick to the point. Although the secret lenders list is one of the most valuable documents that I've ever created, and it's got 400 different credit cards on there, most credit card companies are looking for a 700 plus credit score. Therefore, there's 2 options. A, you're looking for the quick fix. You say, hey, you know what? I want a few trade lines, right? As you know, some of you guys know that I ran the #1 trade line company for many, many years in America. And maybe it's you just want a quick fix. And that's okay. You're trying to get an apartment. You're trying to get a car. You're trying to refinance a home. Maybe you're looking to buy a home, your first home. The quick fix is by putting a trade line on with a decent credit limit and obviously age. Age always trumps credit limit. That's why I tell people this. If you'd rather get a trade line, you have to know kind of what you're getting. I'm gonna give you guys a little trick here. This is how trade lines work. Put an account on your credit report. Okay, the more age, the more impact. So I'd rather have something with a lower credit limit and more age than something with high credit limit and low age. For example, I'd rather have a 3,000 credit limit with 20 years versus something that has, I don't know, 50,000 with 6 months old. The age trumps the credit limit. So in terms of trade lines and authorized users, when looking, make sure that you go with the age over the credit limit. Now, that does not apply to most people that have high utilization. So let's say that you have a bunch of credit cards and that your credit cards are, in fact, the usage is high, right? So you're like in the 50, 60, 70, 80% usage on your credit cards. Well, then you would want to go with a higher credit limit because it's going to factor in that credit limit into the rest of your credit limits, and then ultimately overall average of your utilization actually goes down. I set out to tell you this. That's the quick fix, right? Then you've got option B, which is you want to learn the credit game. So what does every single person with over an 800 credit score have in common? It's not that they're rich. It's not that they pay their bills on time. And it's not that they're like this superstar. It's they understand how credit works. They understand statement dates. They understand they're not supposed to close old accounts. They understand where to keep the utilization at, right? I always tell you guys, the magic number for utilization is 3%. If you can keep your credit cards at 3% utilization, you're going to have the highest credit score. Always pay on time. Make sure that your credit cards are on auto. So set up your payments through your checking account to where your payments are coming out automatically, the minimum payment each month. You never miss a payment. Why? Because if you miss a payment, it's 30% or higher of your credit score. So basically you have a 700 credit score and you miss a payment. Let's say 30% of your score is based on your payment history and you actually miss a payment and you have a 700 credit score. 30% of 700, that's 210. You're now in the low 500 from one missed payment. So I'm sharing a lot of nuggets. I'm sharing a lot of gold with you guys today because I want you to make the right decision and know where to go. Do I go with the quick fix, and which is fine because, hey, I've got something I got to do? Or do I go the long route, right? It's the snail or the tortoise, or it's the hare. Which one do I want to go with? Do I want to go with the quicker fix, which is the rabbit in this case, which is fine. And then maybe I want to come back to the education side of it as well. So the long-term fix is learning the game, learning how to get free trade lines. I show you guys in a platform how to get free trade lines, how to get those from authorized users, where to get trade lines from so you never have to pay for them again, what credit cards you should apply for based on your credit score. Okay, again, Secret Lenders List is a phenomenal document, and I'm going to put that in the link here below. But I want you to think about this. If your score is under 700, don't just shoot in the wind to get a bunch of inquiries, because then you're looking at a service called inquiry removal, or then you're waiting 25 months for it to fall off. Inquiries stay on for 24 months, and then automatically they fall off on month number 25. So I want to share some valuable information with you guys, but let you know also, we've got a 4th of July sale that's amazing. You don't want to miss this, okay? We can help you with the slow, or we can help you with the fast. If you want to go through our vendor VIP section, which is part of our program, that's the quick fix. That's the elite credit pair. That's the trade line side of things. Great. If you want to say, you know what, I want to learn the credit game like Mike did and how I went from 505 to 814 so fast, the one thing that was missing was I didn't understand how credit worked. When I understood how credit worked, I was able not only to get over to the 800 credit score, but then maintain that for years to come. Okay, the Band-Aid is the trade line, but again, it's the quicker fix. So look at your situation now. Let me know what your credit score is. If your credit score is under 700 and you need to make a quick move, call us so we can help you with the trade line side of things, or maybe just do some elite credit repair where you're going to get results in that 60 days or less time frame. If you're saying, you know what, I've got a 650, 700 credit score, but you know what, I would love to learn the game and maybe have access to, if I want a quick fix, we also have that. So every person watching this should be saying, you know what, it's time to make a move. FICO comes out next month, guys. Do not get spanked by FICO because you didn't make a choice today. Today. Stop pushing it off, right? It is costing you money by the second not having your credit fixed. So I don't want to hear I can't afford it. Yes, I agree with you. But however, you can't afford not to have this. I always tell people, if you had a family member, God forbid, that got sick, right? And you had to pay whatever X amount of dollars in order to save. Doctor came out and said, look, it's going to be, $500 to, save your family member. Give them this shot, give them this pill. How fast would you save your family member's life? Instant, right? It would be an instant decision that you would be able to make a phone call. Make credit a priority. As an adult, the biggest decision that we can ever make as an adult, a financial decision, the biggest impact as an adult is your credit. I told you guys before, having over an 800 credit score is worth more than $100,000 in cash by a long shot. Call me at 904-420-7772. Let me know if you're going to be the short, which is a quick fix. I have a program for you. If you're looking for the long term, I have a program for you. If you want a combo of short, I need something now, but I also want to learn, I want the program too, I have a fix for you. Working with you guys financially because it is 4th of July weekend and we want to help everybody, and that's our mission and goal, to change the national credit average. So I love you guys. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Share this with everybody who can use credit. Family member, friend, coworker, I don't care. I know there's a lot of people out there that are struggling right now, and we want to make sure that as a team on the credit game, we help each and every one of you guys. Thank you for watching the credit game. Take care.